Baby mama house, good luck tryna find shit. I switch them Glocks out. Ay, ay. Watch niggas, they got cotton mouth. Nigga for the money, back door thirsty to sell you out. Ay, ay. Money low, bitch check it out. Got the room for 5 whole days, and I'm checking out. Ooh wee, nigga ooh wee. Alley up that thing a little.
What's good, y'all? It's your main man Daquan, and I'm back with another video for y'all. And in this video, we're gonna be teaching y'all how to properly play the pick and roll. Now this video will be good for both guards and big man, mainly big man, but you guards can still see what's going on. Now in this video, we're gonna show 3 ways how to improve your cuts on the pick and roll, and 3 ways to improve your skill in the pick and roll in just different situations. But if we take a look at this clip right here, we can just clearly see that this is a normal pick and roll situation. We set a screen, the guard comes across, read and react. Let's take a look, another look at it one more time. Look, set a screen, roll, bada bing, bada boom. Now we're gonna show ways how to improve this, because trust me, there are ways to improve that situation, make it easier for you and the guard. That wasn't necessarily a bad example, but just pay attention to what we're doing here. We're on the first topic, 1 step ahead. Look at this clip right here. We're gonna show it real fast and then we're gonna break it down. Look, that's 1 cut. We already cut smoothly to the basket. 2 cuts smoothly to the basket. No conflicts in between me and the opponent. We're gonna break down what we did right here. 1 step ahead. That's the title of this topic. If you're paying attention to the clip, you seen the guard, he was dribbling and then he just stopped. Now I'm setting the screen to the left of him. There's only one way he can go. All the defenders on the left side of the screen, so we know he's going right. So while we know he's going right, we're cutting before we see that. We're the ones setting the screen, so we know when a good opportunity is to go left or right, so we can clearly see this before them. So look right here, defenders on the left, only one way he can go, so we know to go cut before him. Now we're going to show more examples of this. Now again, remember, we have to pay attention to where the guard is going. We already know, we're the ones setting the screen. We can see where the defenders are at and where our guard is at. We're basically in control of the situation. Let's see another example right here. Look, he's in the backcourt right here, but we're still gonna set that screen and try to roll and get that opportunity. You see, look, he's going left. We know that. We can tell by the positioning of him and the defender. Now right here in this case, it clearly looks like our guard is going right, so the big man comes up and we roll left. Even though he goes left, it still looked like he was going right. We weren't the only ones who caught on to that too. Y'all seen the big man. Now with this 1 step ahead and basically rolling early, it not only creates a easier opportunity for me to score, but for my guard to score as well, just because we're creating more commotion from the defense. They have to pick and choose whether they want to stay with me or stay with my guard, because remember, we're basically rolling when we see our guard has an opportunity to go to another position. Look, we see he's going right, we roll to the left. Simple. Now we on to the next topic, and that's gonna be moving screens. Not literally moving screens, but it's a moving screen. You're gonna see right here, look, basically the same thing, 1 step ahead. That's gonna be applied to the rest of the situations, no matter what. We already talked about it, but just look what we're doing right here. We're gonna replay this situation, this clip. Look, we roll and we just get in the defender's way. Now while we already know to roll early, this is just something to add to that. We can have the intent to roll being untouched, or we can have the intent to roll while helping our guard out, help him score easier. And this is what it helps us do. Like right here in this situation, we know he's going left. Now we could try to roll right around the dude in red, potentially get a lob or something, or we can roll to the left with the intent to block him off. Like look, he came up right, try to make a smart play, but we still have the intent to push him out the way, get him out the way. Now if we were going straight to the basket, just trying to go untouched, we'd of course get there faster, but we're trying to make life easier for our guards. That's what we basically do as big men. We grab the rebounds, we go do the dirty work, we do a bunch of the little things that guards don't notice. And it's stuff that you can't learn from playing your first week on big man, first day on big man, you feel me? You gotta learn this shit over time. Now I'm not saying being a big man it's harder than being a guard. I'm just saying you got to be a little bit more considerate. You got to do a little bit more little things. Have a lot more going on in the back of your mind. But we on to the third topic of the cut, and that's spacing. Now this one is basically the opposite of the last one. The last one, we're trying to create that contact, get close to the defender, but this one we're trying to create space and go around. You see, if we went to the red direction, that's an easy steal for the defender. So we trying to make life easier for the guards, for him to pass the ball, not get it stolen, and also it gives us an opportunity to activate that showtime, get them good dunks. Now again, look, we're basically setting the screen and then running routes, so we're not able to get a turnover from our guard or just get a bad animation from us. Just look, we're gonna set the screen and then roll, not straight behind the center, but still a good enough route to get us to where we need to go. Now obviously each one of these topics, the one step ahead, the moving screen, this one, are all gonna be good in their own situations, so you shouldn't try to apply these to just every different situation, you feel me? But we're on to the actual situations. Now for this first one, we got side stack. This situation is basically where one side of the court is being occupied by all three players, or just all two, and then you're the one setting the screen. Now I'm gonna show this first clip, and then I'm gonna show why it didn't work out and just everything that's going wrong in this clip right here. Now you see, we passing the ball in, the guard brings the ball up. Now usually when this situation happens, it does not happen on purpose, but just look, okay, boom, now he's stuck. Now if we try to roll to the right, it kind of looks open, but the guard that's up has a chance to steal the ball. The guard that's in the pink has a chance to steal the ball, and it's just bad. If we try to roll left, it's gonna be the same thing. Guard on the right has a chance. So what we have to do, we have to improvise. Now in this situation, you can usually roll when the guard is getting themselves out of the situation, out of that corner, but still, we still have that chance of getting the ball stolen, just something bad happening. So what I recommend in this situation is just try to let your guard get themselves out of the situation. There's not much you can do. Just try to read the defense. If your guard is doing what he's doing, then just let him do what he's doing. If he's cooking up, let him cooking up. But even then, just look right here. It looked like we had an opportunity to roll, but we really didn't. The guard was still on us, and good thing our guard didn't pass the ball. I'll show you another situation right here. We just have to let our guard do their thing. And again, read the defense. If they're playing up and they really don't want your guard to get that three, you could tell they're trying to stop that three, then you can roll. But for the most part, if they're playing that regular defense, just keep it there until the opportunity presents itself. You have to be patient in situations like these. Like right here, our guard got himself out of the situation. That's a clear opportunity to get out. But next situation we're gonna be talking about is the paint sitter, and not you, but the player you're going up against, the center. This is gonna be a situation where you can't really do nothing but set the screen. They're already blocking the paint off, so just let your guard go to work. And if your guard can't go to work, then you can of course step to the side, let them ISO or something. But what are you doing for your team just standing there? You are an inside big and you're just standing in the corner or something. Yo, go set a screen. Let your guard get that easy bucket. Now last but not least, we on to the last situation, the last topic of the video, and that's cook up. Now as big man, we obviously got to recognize the right time to roll, but we also got to let our guards just cook up and not be overwhelming with the amount of times we want to roll. Now we've already talked about how and when to cut, how and when to roll, but right here we're just showing that not every situation you're going to want to do that. Some situations you're going to want to let your guard cook up and get that three, and rolling won't allow your guard to do that in some situations. Like right here, we can roll. We had the obvious opportunity to, but we're going to delay that roll and roll when it benefits both of us. And when you're going up against people who can just drain threes just super easy, it's going to be obvious that you're going to need to drain some threes too. And rolling, it's like the second option in those types of games. You have to realize sometimes when you do roll, even though you think you might have the opportunity to get the ball, you might want the ball. You got to realize that your guard could also have an opportunity to score if he just kept that screen there just a little bit longer. But in situations like this, we can clearly see the defense, they're not letting up any threes. They're both playing super high up. Look at the score. It's only right that we roll. It only makes sense. But that's the last topic of the how to properly play the pick and roll in 2K21. We got the 3 cuts and the 3 situations. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out.